Let me take these live reactions off. We're going to do subscribers only. We should be good with that. I don't know how many people are here right now, but make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out with the channel and all of that. Let's see. Also put out a poll. All right. Alrighty. And now update this. That's not it. That is not it. All right, we got I don't know how many viewers over on X. I really don't understand why they changed that to views rather than viewers. But maybe it brings more people in here when you see that somebody has 300 views versus 2 viewers. I don't know. It's weird. But we have a certain amount of people on X. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see how many people we have on Rumble once that does load. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Whoever is here, we got 33 people that are here, 14 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Just woke up to the market looking great. I know it does look absolutely fantastic. I'm here first. Thank you for watching, Donna. I was the first like. Hi, Matt. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. And I just try and put out information so that people understand something maybe a little bit more. I don't tell anybody to buy anything. I talk about the positions that I'm in, and if you guys see it as an opportunity, then you see it as an opportunity. So yeah, that's great. It looks like wait, you looks tired. Not tired at all. I was tired yesterday. Um, but I do wake up early every day and just pretty much come on here. Today I've actually been awake for a little bit and I was trying to go live a little bit earlier actually, and the issue was all of my Adobe Suite or Adobe Premiere Suite needed to be updated. Every single thing needed to be updated. So I had to wait for that to update, which was like an hour. So yeah, I wanted to go live much earlier, but I just decided to post some things on Patreon and Twitter. So, what do you think about Roost? We'll go into the market in a little bit. I don't know about that position. I haven't heard about it, but we'll definitely go into the market and see what's happening. First, before we actually go in there, I want to show you where the things on my watch list stand, as well as, an update on the portfolio, just a slight update. We will go through a full update, and I kind of can't wait to go through that full update in the beginning of April. And hopefully it's at the same level that it's at now or more, because over this last month, my crypto portfolio has grown quite a bit, and I'm happy about that. And I'm sure a lot of other people have seen the same thing. Good morning from Germany. Thank you for watching, Jerry. Talk about Bohm. I'm in it and want to know more. I mean, there's not really much more to know about it. It's just really about the push that we can see with that position, the popularity that we will see with that position. It's all about the memeability to it. There's no like use case or major use case with it. Jasmine partnered with Panasonic, saw on Stefa's crypto page. Yeah, I did see that earlier, actually this morning. Um, somebody sent it to me within the community, and I plan on talking about it in the video as I go into detail about that. But um, I didn't want to do a live stream about it. I wanted to make a separate video about it. Spelled partner wrong. Partnership. Yeah. Forgot I needed to make a note about it. But also, yesterday I received the largest dividend payment in my dividend portfolio, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I was hype about that. But I also, I should see more dividend payments or higher dividend payments going forward because this last month I've added so much to my dividend portfolio. I think in total, I wanted to add in the year $24,000. I think in this last month I added like 23. So it's like I almost hit my goal in a matter of you know, 1 month. Well, technically, I'm lying about that. Um, I added somewhere around 15 because the last 2 months I added a decent amount, totaling um, somewhere around, let's say, 5,000. So it might have been 18. But either way, I added a lot to the dividend portfolio, and I don't plan on stopping there. I plan on continuing to add more and more, hopefully, still on the consistent basis of about $2,000 a month. But I'm excited about having any type of dividends that are paid to me, and the growth that you can see there, which I will go through in a future video. But anyways, we got 109 people that are here. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to hit that like button as soon as you get in here. Let me go ahead and go through. I'm going to skip through on the chat, but we're going to go through the markets as well as look at my watch list. And I think we need to start out with the overall market and see where it stands, because it's great to see that crypto has kind of come back and made a little bit of a comeback lately. We see that it's up to a $2.69 trillion market cap. It's up 5.5%. The crazy thing, or I guess you can look at it as a good thing or a bad thing, you're seeing Bitcoin dominance still around the 52% level, meaning that we're still not in altcoin season. Even though we're seeing a lot of altcoins that are moving, this is not altcoin season. We're getting there. We're approaching to that level, and once we see Bitcoin start to level out, we'll start to see that you know, uh, altcoins really move more of a percentage. But if you look at Bitcoin, it's up by 5%, 5.7%, basically what the market actually is up. And you're seeing it up to $71,000. So that's great to see, almost a $1.4 trillion market cap. Ethereum up to 3,600. I guess approaching that 3,000 or the $4,000 level, but it is up 5%, 13% for the last 7 days. We're seeing BNB that's back up 2%, but 17% for the last 7 days, almost up to the $600 mark. Solana's almost up to $200, is seeing that up 200%. Sorry, not 200%, 2%. It would be great if it was 200%. 2% there. Um, and then you look at XRP, it's up 2% as well, 11% for the last 7 days. If you look at Dogecoin, 6%, Cardano, 4%. Shiba Inu is 6%, 6.5% to be specific. Polkadot is up by 5%, 7% for Chainlink. Tron is also up by 2%, 3% for Polygon, 1% for Bitcoin Cash, 13% for Internet Computer. That's moving. That's up to about $20, which is fantastic for all the people that are invested into Internet Computer that talk about that. Litecoin is up to $91. Or 1% increase. 12% for Aptos. Seeing that at $18 is fantastic, because I had Aptos. I did make a profit off of it. It wasn't as much as I would have gained if I would have held until $18. I said 18 cents, $18. But whatever. If we look at the things that are moving the most in the top 100, we're going to see Internet Computer that's up by the most. We're seeing Bonk that's up by 12%, up to a $1.7 billion market cap. Aptos, again, Fetch.ai. Jasmy Coin, that's up 10%, up to 2.3 cents. Pepe is also up by about 10%, almost, at that drop zero level again. You see Dog with Hat that's making a move, Algorand that's up to 28 cents, and so on and so forth. Now, if we go into my watch list, which includes things that aren't in the top 100, you're going to see that, you know, some bigger movers within my watch list. You see Krill Coin is up quite a bit, up 68% on the day. It actually got up to about $1.50, and then, did retrace back down to about $1, and now it's holding around $1.12. I have 10,000 of Krill Coin. I've been a believer in this position for a while. It's listed on Coinbase. It had the level of popularity. Right now, you're looking at 100% volume to market cap ratio, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see I have $11,204 and 2 cents, which I'm up a significant amount on this, like $7,000 or $8,000 on this. So I believe that this has so much more growth. Like, you look at, it's at a $43 million market cap. Like, there's so much more growth ahead of it. And if you look at all history, this has been to a $100 million market cap. It can go so much further than just a $100 million market cap. It's going to get to a level of 100, 200, 300. My level of selling at least a portion of this position is actually at the level of $5. So it's above this point. At this point, I probably will make an initial sell, which probably will be somewhere around $30,000 that I have, taking out my initial investment of like $4,000 or $5,000, and then leaving the rest that's actually in there. But we will see. Right now, I hold $11,000 of it, and we're looking to keep moving forward. Anyways, let's look at the rest of things the other things that are moving. We see GME that's up by 44%. I did buy that at about 10% of a penny. I spent $1,100 or almost $1,200, I would say, to buy this position. I'm currently up on it. I believe that this can go so much further. It is a meme coin. It is something that kind of, I feel like, attaches itself to the GME in a way, because GME started to move and then this GME started to move. So that's a good thing. Anchor is up to 6 cents. If you invested into that position when I talked about it around 2 cent level, I've been holding 33,000 for quite some time. And I wanted to continue to invest in more, but I didn't end up doing that. I ended up putting in somewhere else. But either way, I'm still up a significant amount there. Grok is up by 12%. Jasmine Coin in my portfolio is up by that much. You see Vitalik Smart Gas, which is another position that I think a lot of people have had benefits from. I see it in the chat. VSG is doing well. Thank you so much. What does this company do? And it's very hard to find what they do. No information out there. So we'll go into that as we dive into the overall position. But if we look at Vitalik Smart Gas, you're going to see that you have a $14 million market cap with $1.7 million worth of volume. Yes, it only has two places to where it's available on, which would be Uniswap and 2bit. Seeing this at $1.7 million is going through 2bit here, and 100% of the supply is there, right? It is a hyper deflationary project that will have a layer 2 that's kind of different than all the rest, where instead of charging you like kind of what Ethereum charges you in the overall fees, obviously if it's layer 2 it's less, but then you also have Solana that's over here, it costs a certain amount, or other ones that cost a lower amount. This one's charging you a flat rate, a flat fee of $1, right? So if you have, or sorry, I think it's $4. So you have a low amount where it's not going to be crazy. Once the L2 does launch, it's going to have a crazy amount to where they can find a way to support the project in a big way, and then also have exchanges, be able to list on exchanges, be able to have marketing, be able to grow as a cryptocurrency project, because a lot of ones that start out don't have that ability to do that. And I think this is definitely one of those plays that's very interesting for me. The overall concept just seems very interesting. They are open to, I believe, validatorships as well once the the L2 does launch. So I'm excited about what this can be. I mean, I'm overall up a massive amount on VSG. And this is just the beginning, right? It's $14 million market cap. If we can see this continue to get on different exchanges and different things, yeah, it's going to be fantastic. So feel free to go ahead and check it out. They're currently, it's a deflationary position as well, where they do burn, and you're seeing about 2.6 billion that has been burned overall. So again, very excited about it. They say the fully diluted market cap is 14.2 million, but they're factoring in the max supply, which there's 2.6 billion that's removed from the max supply. So you're looking at a little bit better of a market cap. But yeah, that's that play. Let's go back to my watch list. Let's see some things that are moving the most. All right, we have, again, we were going to Elmo ERC. That's almost back up to 1 cent. CRO, still a huge fan of CRO. I have 100,000 plus CRO now with how much I'm consistently investing into on Coinbase, as well as the CRO that I'm gaining on the DeFi wallet, which honestly I have to collect at the moment. Joe Biden coin, that's also up by 10%. I'm down on that position though, but I think the election season, you'll see all of those coins that do flourish. Everything seems to be up. There's rare chances that things are down. You do have Reddit that is down 26% here, down to about 5 million. You have Sync that's down to 40 million, that's down 13%. DChat that's down. I don't even have this position, but I did see it as an interesting one as it was running, and it made a move. So I'll go ahead and get remove this from my watch list. I don't have it, and I don't plan on buying it, but I did want to see the movement that it did have. Um, but yeah, I mean, pretty much everything is moving, so it looks fantastic here today. I did want to go through my portfolio as well, just quickly, just to show you where it stands. But yeah, I have 181,000 now, up 15,000 in the last 24 hours, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, VSG leads the way. Jasmine Coin, XRP, Grok, CRO, Krill Coin now sitting at 11,000, up about $7,000. Terra Luna Classic still up $9,000 from where I invested in at. Um, Lucky's Leprechaun, I'm up 4,000 and so on and so forth, with some things that I'm down a significant amount. Like MAGA, I'm down $173. I have Sync that I'm down $847 here. And then Swift Coin, I'm down 191. Teller, I'm down 434, but that all gets wiped out by all of the other gains. Also, if you guys want to check out Margex, feel free to start trading on Margex. The link to Margex is in the description, where you can start trading at up to 100x leverage. They have had an update to where it looks a little bit more like clean. And I like the way that it looks, but I made some other investments recently on March 19th, 23, or 23rd, and the 24th. I'm up $12 on this one. I'm up 54% on this one, $60. I'm up 167% on this one, $37. I'm up 65% and 190% on this Shiba Inu play for AVAX. So I'm just continuing to see those things grow, and I just continue to make more investments. I have 14 total investments that I made. One that I sold yesterday that was for Tron, or actually this morning that was for Tron. And I don't know if I'll sell some other ones, but I want to collect my initial investments. Anyways, that's a full update. Hopefully you guys enjoy that update. I don't know if I'll pull that out and put that on a different channel or anything, but anyways, if we look at the concurrent viewers, we have 224 concurrent viewers. Thank you guys for being here, and 95 likes. So, thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. SafeMoon was better project than FTX. I mean, it was a better concept being like deflationary, but like the people behind it and the push behind it was all DEX, and it really just doesn't work out that way. Hey Matt, what about Badger DAO coin? I have around $200. What's the play about that? You have $200 of Badger DAO. I don't know what that is. Badger. Did I spell it right? I didn't spell it right. Badger Badger Dow. It's sitting at $157 million market cap with $75 million worth of volume, 50% volume to market cap ratio, with basically all the supply that's out there. You have $200 worth of it. Um, you have $200 worth of it, and I don't know where you ended up purchasing at, if you're down a lot or if you're up a lot, because in the last 7 days it's up 92%. So I would imagine you probably bought before that, but there's also a chance that you probably bought on this pump, or on this little bit of a retracement, which means that you're buying at kind of a high point. Now, if I look at all history and where this has been, it shows so much more, progression price wise, up to 38 dollars or 70 or $80. But you also need to factor in maybe there was some form of dilution, and it looks like there was some form of dilution right here. So the comparison would probably be to $38 rather than the $80 mark, because you're more likely looking at the market cap. So $400 million market cap is that level, and you have seen a little bit of dilution from there, because currently, instead of sitting at a $400 million market cap, it's at $156 million market cap, and you would think that it would be somewhere a little bit less than half of the price. Well, it's not less than half of the price. It's about 25% of the price, maybe even a little bit less than 25%, meaning that you have had dilution in there. So a $400 million market cap will be a less price than where we stand at the 38. So I would probably say that you can push for 2 to 3x over what this market cap will be. So maybe a $1 billion, $1.5 billion market cap, which honestly would be really good if you see that there. And currently where you stand with $200, you can see, maybe $1,000 or so, $2,000 or so from that play, from this and where this is going to go. However, you can see a lot more growth, but that's just something that I project is like typically 200 or sorry 2 to 3x over what the all-time high was. Did you see that Jasmine partner with Panasonic? I did. I'm going to kind of update and talk about that in a future video, not during this live stream. But I mean, we can always go into the article if need be. Thoughts on the SEC $2 billion fine? What SEC $2 billion fine? SEC seeks a $1.9 billion fine in final judgment against XRP, against Ripple. Yeah, that's not going to happen. They can seek that all they want. That's the thing, is they want money. This is the thing. It's not about destroying crypto. They can say it's about destroying crypto, as if they can find a way to collect as much money as possible from crypto exchanges, crypto projects, the crypto community, then they will do that, right? Because that's going to be the best case scenario for them while they're still finding a way to adopt it. I don't think they ever have a thought to just completely go, yeah, crypto is not it, right? I think they're for crypto, but they want to collect money from crypto, so they're against crypto. Like, that's what I think the case is. So I don't know. I guess I'll probably have to talk about this as well in like a video. We can always go through that. That's funny though. That's funny. Um, can you give a comment on what you think about Chain? You think Chainlink? I mean, Chainlink is okay. It's a good play. It's a top 100 cryptocurrency, right? Or is that Link? I don't know what you're. Is it either? Oh, I can't speak. Either Chainlink or it's a different position called Chain. Sometimes I get stuck in like a stutter pattern. That happens, but it's okay. Where are you located? In my basement. In a bunker somewhere. Will Do Kwon return make any difference to Terra Labs? Will we be able to run the organization? So no. He's probably not going to return at the moment. If anything, when all this is said and done, if he doesn't have jail time, which I mean, he's already had jail time. If he doesn't have a massive amount of jail time, then yes, you may see him return in a way. Um, but I think it would benefit Terra Luna Classic in a large way to see him return. The reason why I say that is not because I, was just like, oh, what he did the first time was absolutely amazing. No, it's that, you end up realizing your mistake after everything that has gone on, right? And also you see that the community is still there. It's not about, just giving up on that community and moving on to the next. Both communities now are still there where you have Terra 2, you have Terra Luna Classic, and it would make a big difference if he would show up and be a part of that. Because right now we have validators that are acting as leaders, and these validators are basically anytime something gets done that they don't believe in, they just go, no, I'm butthurt about this. So let's try and get a bunch of people together to explain why this person is wrong for implementing that thing. And immediately, before it even any action takes place, before we see this fully get off and running, we're going to go ahead and reverse whatever you just did, right? We have a burn tax. We're going to reverse that as soon as possible because we don't believe in that, right? But then you want to be the same person that says, oh, Binance is burning. This is absolutely amazing. You don't care about burns. So did you just want to push whatever narrative you had, right? Or did you just want to prolong this process so that you can benefit from it as long as possible, right? I feel like having that leader there that we all can say, we want to put this in your hands, Do Kwon, it would have been just amazing. I think he would have been able to do that. And he probably still would be able to do that. Is it too late for Phantom? No, it's not too late for any altcoin. I don't know where Phantom is on, still in the top 100. Yeah, it's 44. Yeah, I don't think it's too late for Phantom. I mean, it's up 33% in the last 7 days, 5% in the last 24 hours, up to a $3.2 billion market cap. No, it's not. It's not too late for Phantom at the moment. What's a reasonable 10x play? I want to put $500 in and pull 5K so I can pay for family to go on a holiday 2025. I mean, I can't give you like a guaranteed play. What I look at as 10x's. I have a lot of them in my portfolio that are 10x's. Are they 10x's for guaranteed this year? Maybe not. It's not guaranteed. Nothing is really guaranteed. So when I look at certain plays and I'm like, yeah, I have CRO as a 10x play. CRO is a 10x play up to $1.50. I 100% believe that's going to happen. I 100% believe it's going to get to $2, $3, those levels. So that's a 10x play and where we stand right now. You can look at Cosmos and say that that is a 10x play. It will increase over what the $45 level that it was at and push to a level of $80, $100, $120. It has that ability to do that. It's only sitting at a $4 billion market cap, $4 or $5 billion market cap. I would say even where Litecoin is at $100, I see that at a level to where it can increase to a $1,000 price. $1,000 price is a 10x play. There's a lot of them, but it all depends on what type of time frame you have, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say that it's guaranteed to move in the next 5 days or anything like that. But there have been some plays that are beginning stages that could, take off. SHIB fees are killing the growth. This sucks. SHIB fees is killing the growth. What do you mean SHIB fees are killing the growth? You mean like Ethereum fees on SHIB? Do you think Luna Classic will ever come back again? Absolutely, yeah. I think Luna Classic will be worth a lot. But it all depends on how much we see decrease in that supply for us to get back to normal. Maybe we can create this new normal, but I don't know how you create a new normal when we're stuck in the same phase of, hey, let's repeg. Hey, let's enable the algorithm or restore the algorithm. And it's like, if you're stuck in that, you have to then decrease that supply back down to what it was in order to see that happen. Speaking of Do Kwon, what do you think about Luna Inu? I don't think that's a Do Kwon position. I think it's probably something that was created as a Inu play, as a meme coin. I don't know what it's doing. So I'm very tired of Inus, but there are some that still will pique my interest in a slight way. What do you think of Reddit? Like Reddit the stock or Reddit the coin? I mean, I'm a fan of it. I have a little bit of it. I bought like $700 worth, and I think it's up, or it was up at one point.
Tiger Rage
Now it's not
Pouting
up.
donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Here have a cuppa on me and thanks for what are doing United States Australia.
Well, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm so cold. Uh, Krill's still good. Is Krill still good? Yeah, I agree that, or I see that Krill is up quite a bit. And let me see my portfolio, or not my portfolio. Let's go to watch list. Krill is still up quite a bit. It's up to $1.06. I know it got up to about $1.50. This is just the beginning for Krill coin. I don't care if this comes all the way back down to 50 cents. I see Krill as a solid play that can see a massive amount of volume in a short period of time. Where this did find a way before to get to a level of $1.80. It got to $3. I believe this is going to get to a value of about $4 or $5 in the near future. But then distant future, I can see multiple tens of dollars for Krill coin. So still have all of my Krill. It's sitting at about $1. I'm sitting at $10,000 total, which I'm still up about $6,000 on that play. So it's great. Obviously, if I could time the market the right way, I would love to be able to just go, okay, it's at $1.50. I knew that was a significant point, but I actually didn't see it at $1.50 at that moment. But yeah, I knew it was at a significant point, and you could time the market and be like, oh, you know what? It's completely overbought. Let me sell some of my position. You sell some of it, and then you put some of that money back in there, and now you have the same amount, but also have a little bit of profit. So I could have done that, taking out about $5,000 at that level. Which would have been about 33% of the play. But, my level that I want to see this at is the hitting the all-time high that we saw with it. And then, maybe taking a little bit out at those levels, knowing that it's going to retrace a little bit. And then maybe putting some more back in there, but there could be a possible chance where I don't do that depending on what the retracement is from that level. If it's 30% or more, then yes, I will put some more in there. If it's less than 30%, then I probably won't. I invested in both Reddit. I wanted to invest into the stock Reddit. I haven't invested into it. I can't say I started my investing journey, but because I have like multiple accounts, I have Fidelity accounts that are long-term accounts, right? And then I have my Robinhood dividend account, which is right here, sitting at around $33,500. I am up. I officially hit. If we look at the last year, I officially hit being up $1,000 on this dividend portfolio in honestly less than a year, which is fantastic. It's 3%. So if I should gain the 10% overall, it should be around $3,000. However, throughout these last couple of months, I've been I've been adding to that portfolio. So it wasn't 33,000 this whole entire time. It was like $60, then 1,000, then 2,000, then 5,000, and all that. Um, but yeah, I wanted to buy Reddit. I don't know if it does Reddit pay a dividend? Probably not. I don't think they do. But I want to gather as many dividend plays as possible. I mean, it's sitting at $64.88. But I would imagine it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have a dividend. Um, but yeah, I'll probably add this to my other portfolio. So I have a um, a Weeble portfolio to where I just bought yesterday. I put on my sorry, I don't even know why this is not working. I put on my other channel, my Matthew Perry 2 channel, that I invested another $500 into AMC, and now I'm gonna start putting more into other plays. Like I bought a little bit of Tesla, I bought some more of Coca-Cola, and I'm gonna keep buying different plays that are there and just have some short-term stocks because I have short-term ETFs and index funds and dividend paying ETFs and all of that stuff there for consistent growth. But I don't have um, anything to where I'm investing into individual companies. I really don't. And this was that portfolio, but I'm not saying I gave up on it. I was just focusing more on crypto. Anyways, let's see how things are moving. GME, I'm up a decent amount on that. I know I have not a crazy amount, but it's good to see that I'm up. I invested $1,200 into it or something like that, and now I'm sitting at 1,600, 1,700. I have a feeling that this is going to find a way to get back to the 1 cent level, at which I will take my initial investment at that point, plus a little bit of profit, maybe like $2,000 or 200,000 coins, because I have 1 million right now, and then leaving 800,000 in there for whatever the long term could be. So I'm excited about this play because it's GME, right? It's GameStop, but then again, it's not GameStop at the same time, right? It seems
San
like it hints
Pedro
to that.
Street Food donated 23 euros and 99 cents through Super Chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
My timeline on X keeps showing me dollar Mad Memes token. It's on the Solana. Chart looked good.
All right, let's check it out. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Pedro. So Mad, is it Mad Bucks? That can't be it. Yeah, I don't know what position they're talking about. I don't know what position they're talking about. Let's see if I can find it on like it's on this. It's a Solana coin. Let's see if I can find it on like uh Dex Screener. Maybe it's up a significant amount, and then I'll bring it up on the screen if I could find it. Let's see. Let's see. Search. Mad. So there's two. There's Mad Lad, and then there's Mad Addiction. I mean, this one has to be it because it's up 3,000%. So, I mean, this one is. I'll put it up here, but I mean, it's not really like a major, um, majorly like expensive coin. I mean, where you're seeing it at is 82 or 8.2% of a penny. It's sitting at a market cap of $86,000. So I guess this is going from a market cap, a really, really low market cap, being up, 4,194%. I mean, the movement in this has been absolutely insane, and I'm sure people are profiting from this a massive amount and probably will continue to profit from it. In the last hour, it's down by 35%. In the last 6 hours, it's down by 57%. But in the last 24 hours, it's up by 4,000. Show you the screen, 4,100 or 4,310%. So this is the play where people take a risk, right? You take one of those risks where you see it at a $1,000 market cap, $2,000 market cap, and it finds a way to increase to an 86 or $89,000 market cap, and you're like, this is not worth like as much as the big boys, but you put $1,000 into this, and now this turned to $30 or $300,000 without even moving to $100,000 market cap or $1 million market cap, right? So it's insane, right? It's absolutely insane to be able to see that level of a push in one of these plays. And I'm not trying to promote any of
Joey
these or
Rez
promote.
donated $9.99 through Super Chat.
In a second.
Thumbs up medium light skin tone.
Thank you for the super chat.
San Pedro Street Food donated 23 euros and 99 cents through Super Chat. Mad Lad Brew, not that one.
Ah, well, this one is up 4,400%. Um, yeah, well, but the point is that you get into some of these plays, and this is what you end up getting is one of those pushes like this 4,000% without even seeing a $90,000 market cap. And I don't know if you trust it, right? You can't trust it, but this is something that you do get. Now, if we go into um, Lad Brew, Mad Lad Bro, Mad Lad Bro, which is sitting at a $2.1 million market cap. That's great to see. Absolutely great. It's only up about 0.45% over the last 24 hours, a little bit more consistent, which is better, way better. Um, Way better here, and you're sitting at a what 1% increase over the last 6 hours, 1% increase over the last hour. So it's not as exciting as what we just saw, but it's probably a little bit more consistent in the growth of that. Um, if you look at the market cap, $2.1 million market cap, liquidity at 219 k. So again, the what you're seeing there. Thank you for those super chats. I appreciate it. Um, what you're seeing there is just more consistency, which honestly leads for more of a. I guess this did have a massive push here up to about 2 cents, but did end up decreasing and consolidating down at the lower level, meaning that you could possibly see another push as you see more and more hype that could be around it. But again, the consistency is there. So I'm not here pushing honeypots, y'all. What? This is why mad is fantastic. Makes people mad. You aren't answering, boss. What am I supposed to be answering? Is it too late to buy Jasmine? What do you think about Gala? It's not too late to buy Jasmine. Jasmine has a lot of upside, but it's more of the long term rather than the short term. Um, it's when I talk about Gala, it's a great project. I'm upset that I can't do anything with my Gala right now because the Gala that I have is version one on Coinbase, and I think it's sitting at like $700, and I'm up $300 on this play. I can't do anything with it, right? I don't think I can because I can't send it anywhere. They don't allow me to send it anywhere. I could buy Gala version one on Coinbase Wallet, but I can't send it to Coinbase Wallet, or can I? If I could send it to Coinbase Wallet, maybe I could swap, but I'll have to check that out. But I can't do anything with my Gala. I do like Gala though, and I know a lot of other people like it as well, and it has a lot of growth potential. Thank you for the super sticker, Pedro. Uh, I appreciate that. Also, Joey Rez, again, thank you for your super chat as well. It doesn't go unnoticed. Let's see. Let's go back here. If you guys haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do
San
so.
Pedro Street Food donated 22 euros and 99 cents through Super Chat.
Well, yeah, thank you for that super sticker. But yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out Margex, feel free to start trading on Margex. I've been insanely profitable with this platform to where I'm consistently gaining more and more of whatever position I'm leveraging. Currently, I'm leveraging Tron on this position. I'm leveraging BNB over here, and I gained $63. I'm leveraging AVAX with this position. I gained 38. Gained. Let me actually scroll up so you guys can see it a little bit because I know my head's probably covering it. Some other ones, AVAX, 130, 37, XRP, USDC, XRP, Ethereum, Tether, all of these different plays that I have here. They're absolutely amazing. The level of growth has been amazing, and I love what Margex is doing. I love their platform. I really do. Feel free to check out that link for my referral link in the chat. If you guys want to sign up and start trading on Margex today, you can do that. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm making any sells. I might make a sell here for AVAX. I might have to take half my position, which is Shiba Inu. I think that's probably a good play to take half of that. So I would take my initial investment plus half of the profit because I'm up 200%. So yeah, I would take my initial investment plus half of the profit. Or at that level, I'm trying to think. Bro, I appreciate what you do. I think I would take my initial investment at 200. Yeah. Thank you for saying you appreciate what I do. I all I do here is just try and give people as much information as possible about a certain play that I'm investing into, and it's not to change your mind. It's not to make you. Thank you for becoming a member. Uh, B. Swain. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, but it's not to change your mind in a certain situation. It's not to tell you to buy something. It's just, telling you what I'm purchasing, and you also see my strategy of how I invest and what I do in my short term as well as long term trading strategies. Jasmine partners with Panasonic. Yeah, we're gonna go through that. Probably not in this live stream, but there's always a chance we could. But I know we will go through it in a video. Matt, your research on some of new coins are top notch, especially Jasmine, VSG, Pikamoon. Thanks a lot. No problem, Studio Tech. Thank you for saying that as well. I try to give as much as I can to it,
Shooter
but
Down
I
101 donated $2 through Super Chat. Dollar skid on Sol. The people's meme. Best community.
dollar skid on Soul. Is it on Coin Market Cap? I would like to check it on Coin Market Cap. Skid. I know it's Success Kid, right? I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting. I think I'm gonna get like timed out or something. So is this it? Please tell me if this is it. Shutter down. Is it shutter down? Trying to look for it. I live in a very small town in my neighborhood alone, and I met at a pool three people that watch your channel. You live in a small, I can't even speak, small town, and you met three people that watch my channel. That's amazing. I hardly meet people that watch my channel, but it is always amazing to run into somebody that watches me, and you know, um, it's crazy to think that anybody could feel starstruck in any way because I don't think I've actually I have because I haven't met Tiger Woods, but I've seen him very very close. Like I was, you know, standing by one of the walkways and he walked right by me and I was like kind of starstruck. There's only a certain amount of people that I could be like starstruck from, but it's always amazing to see people that support me, that live either close to me and how small this actual world is, or how much of a reach I do have because like I said, I've went to different states, and it's always amazing and a blessing to run into somebody that watches my channel or has watched me in the past. I ran into some people that have watched me since I started YouTube, and they were like, "Yeah, I used to watch your credit card videos all the time, and now I'm into investing, and I'm just following your journey." And I'm like, "That's absolutely amazing." Yes, Skidoo and Solana. So this is it. Okay, so this is sitting down 16% on the day. It's sitting at a $5.8 million market cap with $1.7 million worth of volume, 30% volume to market cap ratio, with 100% of supply that's out there, which is self-reported. So I don't know if it's truly 100%, but it does say there's 100% of supply that is there. If we look at the movement in the last 7 days, it's down 61%. The last month, it's down 61%. It's only been around for maybe 6 days or so, got all the way up to this point of 26 cents, is now down to 6 cents. Doesn't really show you any type of history on where that will go, but what's great is that you do have some movement, right? The problem is that it's down 61%. The one thing that I have learned though is that just because something is down doesn't mean that it's out, right? Just like boxing, somebody gets knocked down, they can get back up, and trust me, they're a boxer as well. They can knock you out as well, right? So that's exactly what we could see here where Success Kid, I can't speak. I never can speak. There's so many S's and whatever. Success Kid could drop all the way down to this level of 61% where it's down there and then end up skyrocketing after a little bit of consolidation. But, who really knows exactly what's going to happen there? You do have that community, you do have the build, you do have the volume to market cap ratio to really push this thing up. Um, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's guaranteed to be a 10x return, but I would say in a more of a bullish market, when we do see the true bull market, the true altcoin season where everything does run, I wouldn't count it out. I wouldn't say that it couldn't get back to 26 cents or 50 cents or whatever, which a dollar would be an $88 million market cap. Could it get there? I mean, possibly. It's sitting at a 6 cent price. Don't count it out. God, I can't speak sometimes. Grok at 1.5 this week. $1, and you're saying it's going to get to $1.50 this week. I don't know about that. What do you think about Scotty the AI getting listed on MEXC tomorrow? I mean, that's fantastic. I don't know what their movement has been since the video that I made, but I know people have had some success within it. I just don't know if people, because it's all based on who's buying it, who's selling it, and all of that. So I don't know if it has grown and then decreased because, people sold it or whatever. I haven't checked it out in a while, but I know that people have talked to me and said, hey, thank you for Scotty the AI. It's been moving quite a bit. I just haven't heard anything from the community lately. So this is the first I've heard from it in like maybe a week. Jasmine doing good today. It is doing pretty good today. Jasmine, let me look at my watch list. Jasmine is doing pretty good. I think it's at like 20 or 2.3 cents. So let's see. Yeah, 2.3 cents. It's up about 10 or 11%. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. Can we tonight leg up in Jasmine coin towards 3.7 cents? I mean, I would love to see it, but I'm not going to say that it's 100% a guarantee. We have to see altcoin season. I mean, we're seeing a push of everything. Grok is looking nice. I didn't see that was up by 13 or 14% today, almost up to 2 cents again. That brings my total again to about $20,000. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Jasmine Coin. I would love to see that push up to, a $2 billion market cap. Would absolutely love to see it get to that point, or a $1.5 billion market cap. Get up to a 3 cent price point. I'm so cold. Which is better, Jasmine or Anchor? Anchor is performing better. Um, I think Jasmine probably by the if you're talking about long term, I think Jasmine will have that overall effect to where you gain a lot more. Anchor is sitting at a level of like 6 cents, and it only has like 10 billion total coins. So I think seeing it at a $10 billion market cap is a lot more likely to happen than Jasmine Coin getting to a $50 billion market cap. However, I do believe Jasmine Coin is going to go to a 50 and maybe even beyond that point. But it's going to be more longer term for that to happen. Anchor might not need to have that happen. I mean, a $10 billion market cap, I mean, you see a lot more upside within it as long as you see more of a connection there. Again, it's at 6.3 cents. I have 33,000. Happy with that. I honestly would have loved to have continued to buy more, but and get somewhere around 100,000, maybe even 200, or maybe even push the envelope to get a million, because I truly believe that has a larger ability to push a lot further, but it didn't end up doing that. I think it was down to like 1 cent at one point. It might have been 2 cents, but I could have bought that much, but it would mean spending like $10,000 on the play, which is not a it's not something I can't do. It's just something that I've only done in a couple of positions. I've only done for um, CRO, and I've also only done for XRP, spending honestly double that, which is like 20,000. Um, so yeah, let me check the overall history. What was the lowest price? I know the lowest price was well before that. but I wanted to see during this point. So yeah, 1.4 or sorry, 2 cent price. Here it was down to 1.5 cents. So it would have cost me somewhere around $15,000 in order to buy a million, or to buy 100,000. I think it would be what 1,500, which honestly wouldn't have been bad to buy 100,000 at that point. But I think I started to double down there and add it in because I only had 10,000 at one point. Was like, yeah, I can get $10,000 from this, and that's all I was really pushing for. But then I was like, there's so much more upside, so I ended up buying a little bit more and getting to 33,000. So not financial advice though. True. Where do you think Spell will reach this bull run? Do you think it will be better than Bonk? I would say no. I think Spell had like a supply issue. I'm pretty sure. Not really a supply issue, but definitely a lower supply sitting around like say the difference maker. Like if we look at XRP, that has 54% circulating supply, 54 for the blah 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 blah, 54% of the max supply. This has 54% of the max supply. I believe in XRP because of the use case with that extra percentages that are there, even if it does get implemented. Here, I don't know if I have that, right? So I don't know. It's sitting at $136 million market cap, so obviously has a level of support and has 12% volume to market cap ratio, so it's there. Um, but I just like if I truly believed in it, I would have bought some. But it has S tier exchanges, it has all the exchanges, all the places where you can purchase it. It's not something where you can't believe in it. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'm not going to talk down on the play because I don't think that it really has much to really say, oh, this is not worth it in any way. Um, it's just not, it's not my cup of tea. I don't even drink tea. I can never speak in the morning, I swear. I don't think it's just in the morning. I think it's every day, an all day. Now, do you agree that Panasonic is just another IBM? Um, what's the hype behind the partnership with a dinosaur company uh, at a 0.2% token lockup? I mean, you can look at it that way. Any type of partnership is a big deal. The reason being is because even if it is a 0.2% lockup, which again, I haven't read into it, that's why I'm not going into detail with the details or the specifics behind it. Um, I, you said Shiba's breaking out now. We'll have to go and we'll have to check it out in a couple of seconds. Um, but yeah, I think with Jasmine Coin, it's the partnership that leads to other partnerships, right? You have connections that lead to more and more and more, and also more of a lockup and more of a use case. It's more of a concept. What's this cat doing? It's more of like establishing a concept, right? To where it actually, works and is usable and all of that. It's not really about the 2% token lockup. It's more than that. Um, and I think that's how you do that. When you go and do like say an infomercial for this mop that you have a concept, right? A proof of concept that it can work. And if you do it with a big company, no matter if it is classified as a dinosaur company to some people, um, I feel as though you now have that proof of concept that you can work with others. It doesn't matter who the company is. And I have seen their TVs, and they're still very active in electronics. Maybe not the most popular company known to man, but they still are. The next step is like Sony. The next step is like other electronic companies and um, whatever. And having that connection will be way bigger than just what the connection details are. And to add to that, they are known how they know how to do business at a global level. It's true. Panasonic working with Toyota on EV and self-driving. So I guess they're not completely a dinosaur company. Again, I haven't I haven't read into the information too much. I read like the bare minimum this morning as I was just waking up, and I will provide more detail and more effort into what I feel about it when I do read into maybe one or two articles. Not to get off topic, waffles, pancakes, or French toast. I'm a waffles guy. Um, Depends. You have to make a good. You have to make it a good waffle. I mean, the batter has to be good. You can't make like if you make say the pancake mix batter and you throw water in there and nothing else. Like that's not going to be a good waffle. I don't care what anybody says. They can be like, "Oh, these are the best pancakes in the world." No, you can use the waffle mix like the what is it called now? Pearl Milling Company pancake mix. You can use that, but you gotta do it with milk. You gotta throw an egg in there, throw some vanilla extract, and then you'll have a decent waffle, right? If you don't do that, it'll come out just tasting like regular pancake mix. Now you could do it from scratch. I make usually my pancake mix from scratch, um, but there's times in the day where I just don't have the time, and I just make the kids breakfast using the Pearl Milling Company pancake mix. So yeah, I would probably say waffles 1000%. Um, then French toast. So you're saying Sheba. Sheba's moving. What's happening with Sheba? Let's look at it. Um, let's look at my watch list, and you'll see things that are moving the most. Wow, it's down 6% in the last hour. Where's Shiba Inu? So Shiba Inu did break above 29, which is great. It's at 30.60, and it's up 10% or 11% on the day, 23% for the last 7 days. Absolutely fantastic. Jasmine coin's up 46% for the last 7 days. My scratch pancakes are 100. Are they? I mean, I make pretty good pancakes as well. I mean, I typically can use the same mix that I have for waffles, which end up giving you a delicious pancake. But yeah, that's completely off topic. But yeah, I do like cooking, so I will. I've just made whipped cream, like fresh whipped cream. I hate the stuff that comes out of the can, but I made fresh whipped cream, and now the kids never liked whipped cream because we gave them the one that was out of the can before. But I can make better whipped cream than that, so I gave them some, and they were like, "Oh, this is good." And now they don't stop eating it. First, Harper was like, "I don't like it," and then she was over here sneaking some, just kept getting some, and I was like, "Oh, I thought you didn't like it." Um, Thank you for that super chat. I don't know how much that is, but I appreciate the super chat. Uh, what is that on Solana? I don't know what that is. I'll go to Deck Screener, I guess. Maybe that'll come up on Deck Screener by the time your super chat actually comes through. Come on. Um,
Ardi Kurniawan donated 100,000 Indonesian rupiahs through Super Chat.
well, thank you.
Daman Frosh on Solana.
Damen Frosh. There's huh. Are they all the same price? I was gonna say there's three. There's three of them. One sitting at, I mean, they're all Damen to Sol. It looks like the same uh ticker symbol or coin symbol, but then one has, I'll go with the one that has 267K liquidity. I'll say that that's the case. Um, Anything that you find over here that you don't find on, say, CoinMarketCap, you probably will have an opportunity to gain a lot with that position. However, you have to watch that position thoroughly because if it does end up breaking out, you may you may need to get out quick if you're going to kind of collect those returns. And there's a lot of people that are making these moves, or get rugged in a way. There are some rare chances to where that will be listed on CoinMarketCap and have these different levels that it does get to, but you have to select by the community, by the traction, and by that time you may not have a community established. That's where it's very tough. I'm trying to figure out the right process to find those plays that could lead to way more than just a pump on, in Dex Screener versus a pump in CoinMarketCap and all these other exchanges that are a part of it. So, anyways, this is sitting at about $4 million worth of a market cap. It's down 14% for the last 24 hours, 9% for the last hour, 16% for the last 6 hours, 2% for the last minute. So it has been decreasing over the last 24 hours from this high point of where is it at 50, 60 cents, 61 cents, and now it's down to about 39 cents. So just be careful with it. I would say if you're trying to find something that's going to break out, this seems to have already had a massive breakout there, up to a level of $1.50 from even a low level of pennies. So I mean, it seems to have already had this breakout, unless it's going to get listed on exchanges and be available on CoinMarketCap, which I don't know if it is, but because I don't know how to check all this stuff. I don't see it. So yeah, that's where it stands right there. I don't know what else to put to that. But I'm trying to find the right process. Honestly, I'm trying to find the right process to where I can find a banger before it does end up becoming viewable and accessible for a lot of people. Why is the SEC willing to waste $2 billion on XRP deliberately? Why is XRP willing to waste $2 billion? They're not wasting $2 billion. They're looking for $2 billion of a settlement or something like that. I believe their first. I believe the first amount was like $700 million, and now it's looking like a $2 billion payout is what they're looking for. That's ridiculous, right? They're just looking for money, right? They spend all this money on lawyers and continuances and all of these different things just to, lose in the end, but they're just trying to continue. This is what they do, right? This is what the government does. This is what hedge funds do, is they continue to double, triple, quadruple down, quintuple down until that person or that business runs out of money, right? And they've done that with AMC and GME, where they're going to continue to double down with shorts and allow these hedge funds to do what they're doing in order to manipulate the markets or manipulate that position itself so that they don't end up losing. Because if they lose billions upon billions of dollars, which they already have, but they've gained a lot back in the form of options plays, in the form of playing the opposite direction at times, and letting it run as they do lose that money, they're also gaining money on the way up because they're doubling down by, kind of feeding into what will happen. Um, so this is what they do. They try and double down and triple down and quadruple down until we give up, until we have no money left to put to that position or that business. And I don't think they can do that with Ripple, and that's why they're trying to get them to freeze the amount of coins that they have in escrow, or burn the coins that they have in escrow, because once they do that, Ripple doesn't have as much money in order to fight this battle. And if they continue it, and without the escrow, it's not going to be a good situation for Ripple at all, where they'll have to pay whatever they have to pay because they don't have as much money. That's the issue that we deal with. And yeah, I think the escrow is a blessing for them, and I think after this case, it would be a blessing if they found a way to just burn off the escrow or get rid of the escrow, just to show their support for the people that had to deal with how much is being added every single month. Um, Thoughts on fart token? I don't know. I'm so cold. Let me change this. Shiba finally moving. Yeah, I saw that Shiba's moving a little bit. Let's check my Margex account because I know I have a Shiba position here. Where is it at? Here it is. Where I'm up $119 and Shiba has moved quite a bit. I want to see that push up to the 4 level and 5 level, and then I'll probably end up taking profit at that level there. Let me put up this heat because I'm freaking cold. Is that open? Yeah, yeah, it's open. Oh my goodness. Why is it so cold in here? What are they doing? Oh wait, nobody's awake. Oh man. Yeah, I'm freezing. I am freezing. Sorry, I was busy sending my own chat. Based on SHIB, wait, based SHIB is 14% of a penny. Hasn't even tested $100 million market cap yet. So you have a base SHIB, it's a SHIB created on base. That's interesting. Um, what has gone positive? Something went positive. Is it Matic? Oh, Matic has gone positive. It's now up 33 cents on my investment of 170 XRP. Um, when do you think will Jasmine hit $1? I think Jasmine will hit $1 in 2020, either at the end of 2024 or 2025. I think 2024, I'm looking for like 20 to 50 cents. And then a push up further in 2025 to see a continuation of that altcoin season. But I hope that majority of my exit strategies get hit, right? I want at least 50% of all of my exit strategies to get hit at these levels. So if I'm looking for, let's say, Jasmine Coin to get to a level of 5 cents and or 10 cents, and I sell a small portion of that. Sorry. Um, that will be one of my exit plans to where I sell a small portion and then it goes up to 20 cents. I may sell a small portion. 50 cents, I sell a small portion, right? That's kind of what I'm looking for, and I
Patrick
want
Gitami
50% of
donated
mine to get hit.
$1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for that super chat, Patrick. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, like I said, I want all of my um, exit plans to get hit. So whether you see, let me see if I have one up here. Exit plans. So let me go into, let's say CRO. I don't have anything open here. I actually cleared everything out because I put this over on Patreon. But let's say it does for Jasmine Coin. Let's say it does get to a level of 10 cents and I have $100,000 and I take 100,000. Oops. I take, 100,000 coins, which is $10,000, leaving myself $90,000. Which is great because then I take my initial investment plus a lot of profit while also leaving 900,000 coins that's in there. If it's at 200 and or 25 cents, which is at 225, I could take another 100, right? But the point is that as I get up to some of these levels and I take what I want to take, I want at least 50% of my exit plan to get hit. So if I have 1 million coins, I would love to have 500,000 coins, kind of when it's all said and done. Or if we get up to this point where I can take a little bit more, I'll take more, but I want at least 50% of my exit plan to get hit before we see any type of like major retracement into the next bear market. And that's for everything, right? Which means that if we find a way to have that happen, I should be able to make maybe multiple millions of dollars from this portfolio that I currently have um, in the end. And that's my plan, but who really knows if that's truly going to happen? If I can get 70% to get hit, 80% to get hit, that will be, a blessing in disguise there. So yeah. And I'm obviously looking um, for me to invest a lot more into my dividend portfolio, which majority of that will go into. SHIB is going crazy. Don't say that SHIB is going crazy if it's not actually going crazy. Why are you saying SHIB is going crazy? Maybe that wasn't updated. I mean, it's up 31 or it's up 13%, 13 or 14%. And, we're seeing it 0.000031 just to get my attention. I mean, SHIB is definitely moving. It's up 14% at the moment, which again is good for my position here. I don't know how it's up $135 at the moment, 270%. That's crazy. Let me actually look at it here. I know it'll be different. It's always a different price over here. Let me bring SHIB up over here. SHIB. Did you get $10,000? Did you get $10,000 you asked me for in the comments last week? Don't joke. Don't joke about that. Because there are people that truly do get. I hope that you didn't have that happen, but um, yeah, I don't want anybody to get scammed in any way. So please don't fall for any scams. I'm not asking for any money from anybody. So if anybody asks you for money, it's not me. I don't need money from anybody. Um, I'm more likely to help people, and I also will not take your Bitcoin and turn it into 10 Bitcoin or anything like that. That's not something that I do. Maybe there's other people that do it. I don't know, but there are also a lot of scams that are out there. Yeah, I want to see this break up to about maybe the 34 level before I decide to take profit there. I think I do have a larger ability to take profit, but what I want to do is take my initial investment plus like profit off of this so I can have more and more AVAX. But yeah, this looks good. Things are looking good for Shiba. I don't think I have any investments to make for Margex today. I may have some different selling points, but I don't have any new investments to make right now. Yes, it's a joke. Okay, great. Um, I would not take profit now. So it's for me, it's these are leverage trades. So these leverage trades mean that I'm leveraging a certain amount of money. I'm leveraging certain AVAX in order to. It's not something that can truly stand long term. Um, you're looking at a super low liquidation point. However, if we see this completely pull back with any type of maybe negativity within the halving, that may not be the best situation. So I'm looking for a certain price in order to pull to kind of pull some of this investment out because that was a newer investment. Any of these, I'm always looking for about 200% or 300%. So yeah, but that's just my strategy. I'm not taking all of it out. I'm letting the rest sit there for a longer period of time, which I can do with a lot of other plays. Um, but yeah, I'm hungry. You see Shiba Inu in Solana chain? I have not. I've heard people state about it. To the average Joe, not leveraging. Okay, yeah, because my average position, like that's over on Coinbase. Let me go to my assets. My positions that are over on Coinbase, you're gonna see that my Shiba Inu I hold about 100 million, 93 million, and I'm sitting on that. I haven't done anything with it. Hungry and cold. I know. I know. It's a little bit warmer down here though. Air, the air that's on now. I'm still here. Don't think that I'm gone. We got 386 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And also, if you could check out the link for Margex, feel free to sign up. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. It's a great platform. As long as you know what you're doing trading wise, it makes sense. Just go about doing that. I am put on a sweater. It's my hands. I can't put on a sweater. Do you see what type of t-shirt I have on? It's earthbending. Earthbending, Ba Sing Se, well, the other way, this way. Ba Sing Se, Earth Kingdom. It's an Avatar shirt. Love it. Love these shirts. Love everything to do about Avatar. What do you think about Cardano? It seems like a lot of people are abandoning it. I don't think people are abandoning it. I mean, there's people that are
York
moving to
Hunt
something
bleeds to
that's.
Bitcoin donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Look at mail. Do you have exposure to Sol ecosystem?
Do I have exposure to Sol ecosystem? I mean, yeah, I have exposure to Sol ecosystem. I try to buy a lot of Sol projects. I have well, maybe meme coins, I guess at this point. I have Solana. I have about 4,000 or $5,000 worth of Solana. I have $3,000 worth of Bohm. I have about $1,000 worth of, and maybe pushing to 2,000 worth of GME, and a lot of other meme coins that are there. But yeah, I have some exposure to Sol in a way, um, not a crazy exposure like some people. I know some people are just all about Solana and everything Solana. It doesn't matter what they buy as long as it's on Solana, right? But I haven't checked out what mail is. So chain mail, is that what that is? No, that's not it. That's not even tracked. Oh, sorry, we got motion up there. Um, so what's mail? Yeah, I don't know what mail is. We got mail chain, we got chain mail that the price isn't tracked, and then we got D mail, which is at a 5% gain for today, which is fantastic. But you do have mail on Sol, which I would have to go to Dex Screener in order to see. Um, Mail. This is USDC. So I would take it that it's this position, which I don't understand why it wouldn't be tracked. Like if this is not tracked on Coin Market Cap and it's sitting at a $74 million market cap with $1.4 million worth of liquidity, up 408% on the last 24 hours, 16% for the last 6 hours, down 8% for the last hour, and down 4% for the last 5 minutes. If we look at the price, we're sitting at a price for USD of about 7 cents. Yeah, about 7 cents. We can see the movement that this has had. So I mean, honestly, it probably will be tracked on CoinMarketCap at some point, but the volume looks good. Um, and I guess the amount of I don't know what the actual volume numbers are. There it is. $17.9 million worth of volume is really, really good. Um, so I mean, take that for what it's worth. I don't have any other detail that's on it, but I don't have crazy exposure to the um, Solana ecosystem, like outside of what I see on CoinMarketCap. So if I would love to dive into a lot of these plays, but I haven't taken that chance to just go ahead and do that. Um, but I know I can trade most of these on Radium or trade them with Jupiter or something like that. But the movement, 400%, fantastic. It looks like Shiba Inu's coming down a little bit. But yeah, Cardano, I don't think is being forgotten about, or people aren't talking about, or people don't like it. I don't think that's the case. I think you're not seeing as much movement in there, so people may be like, you know what, I'm not gonna be heavy on that play, or I'm not gonna talk about it as much. I just think they're not having a conversation about it as much. But I still think that's Cardano or ADA has a lot of hype left in it, a lot of popularity left in it, a lot of use left in it. So I honestly think that it still will be a top position. It still is a top position right now. It's just maybe not seeing as much traction within it. Same thing you're seeing with XRP, not as much traction, not as much volume, not as much. There's still conversations that are happening with XRP, but some of the people that were very heavy on Cardano that I've seen them talk about it constantly aren't talking about it as much now, and they still hold that Cardano. They just aren't talking about as that as much because there are other things that are more popular, and especially when it comes to like YouTube, it's all about popularity. It's all about what can gather the views and something that you hold that can gather the views. Sometimes people don't hold that position, and it doesn't matter. They just want those views. But for me specifically, like I have so many different positions that have popularity, but things like Terra Luna Classic are not gathering views right now. So not many people are talking about that. And I tried to talk about it yesterday and got nothing in the form of views. So I think it was yesterday, or no, it was the day before that. One of these days. But I talked about it and really didn't get as much as I would hope, right? In an XRP video, I get a lot more because I'm very, very bullish on XRP and I'm very bullish on Terra Luna Classic. It's just, yeah, videos don't really get as many notifications thrown out, or people don't click on them as much. The notifications still level of notification go out, but they don't. People don't click on them as much. So it's a tell sign that it's not as popular right now, and you have to wait for that popularity to come back. That's just from a YouTube perspective. But for Patreon and Twitter, and I still talk about it as much as I possibly can. And I don't think I've mentioned Shiba Inu in a little bit, so maybe I'll do a Shiba Inu video today. Um, I'm not sure. I'll type SHIB, but I'm not sure if I'll do a Shiba Inu video. I'm only doing maybe like 3 or 4 videos today, which sounds like a lot compared to some of the ones that may do one. But I just love making videos. Pikamoon is up 23% for the day. Really, that's great to see. Cali Chain out. Wait, got out at a 700% return the first week. Thank you for your video on it. No problem. I mean, I still have my Cali chain. I haven't done anything with it. I think I'm sitting at like a $200 level or something. I don't think I made any moves with it at all. I just know that I hold a certain amount, which is like 2,000 or some odd Cali chain. I'm glad that you were able to profit from it. This is the first that I'm hearing of somebody, making or talking about Cali chain, not about making money, but talking about it. So um, it's good to see that. If we get to pay for things for our XRP directly, doesn't that mean we won't get to pay tax on our XRP and payments being on crypto with no tax on site? Doesn't that mean they will increase? So no, you still will have a tax depending on where you're paying from. Like if you're paying from a wallet that really doesn't track taxes, then no, you probably won't have to do that and say how much your gains truly were because you're just paying for things that are there. However, if you're paying for it through, let's say, Coinbase wallet or Coinbase, right, altogether, you may, you definitely will need to do that because Coinbase tracks the taxes. So if you receive XRP, you're going to still have those gains that you had as you spend that XRP. But if you don't spend the XRP and if you're not making those transactions to profit from them, you're not going to have that taxes associated with it. And it may be something that's a slow process to where you're paying that tax over time. Or you may not, it may not feel like you're paying that tax at all because the gains that you're like, say if you're if you're taking a certain amount of XRP and you're buying $100 worth of this, $100 worth of that, it may not equal to anything versus you paying taxes. I'm trying to really put this together, but I just lost my train of thought. But you're paying a small amount, not equal to what you would have as profit, but equal to what you had as your initial investment. Does that make sense? But ultimately, we're going to pay taxes on it. Token swap is taxable. Well, that's the thing. You're not swapping a token. You're creating a transaction for that business. So it's taxable. It's not something to where you're profiting off of it and it's going to cash. It's something to where you're going to a product, right? So I'm buying this water bottle. It cost me $1 and I'm paying XRP within it. The business is going to be taxed and they're going to apply a sales tax to it, I guess. And the business is also going to be taxed on the transaction. However, I'm not going to be essentially, right? I'll say that I'm not going to be taxed on the actual purchase of this because I'm receiving a product, not receiving anything that has any like cash value in a way. Technically speaking, it probably will get to a point where it will be taxable in a large way, but as you have small transactions, it probably won't be massively taxed. So you're taxed twice. No, you shouldn't be taxed twice. So the business will be taxed and we'll have sales tax for purchasing a product, but we won't have the 30% tax or 40% tax that'll come out on what our gains would be for uh, short-term capital gains tax or long-term capital gains tax. So I don't know. I'm not a tax professional right now. Well, I never was, and I'm not going to be. So I'm not a tax professional, but I would assume that they're going to find a way to tax that if you're going to be using it as a form of purchasing. Now, if you're also going to be using it as a store of value, they may end up seeing you converting to XRP as now that taxable event. Because just like moving to a stable coin, that's a taxable event. Anything that's technically a transaction is a taxable event as long as if you're sending it to yourself, it's a different story. But if you end up sending it to somebody else, that's a taxable event on their end. If say they send it to you, it's a taxable event on your end saying that you need to pay this much in taxes for receiving this cryptocurrency that has a value of this. So again, not a tax professional, but I know that taxes can be insanely complicated, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency. So we need to get full explanation on that. And I would say anybody that's a CPA would probably know a lot more than I would know there. Grok, Grok, Grok. Is Grok running? I know Grok was making a move. Let's see. Grok is almost up to 2 cents. Yeah, it's up by 18%. Anchor is up by 34% today. Fantastic. It is down by 5% in the last hour, but it's up by 34% in the last day, up to 6 cents. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what my value is right now, but it should be well over $1,000. It's at 2,000. I'm up $1,400 on this play. That's crazy. I should have put more money in there. I got my first tax return with a kid. It was wildly unexpected. Yeah, I mean, typically you want to keep that to zero, because you want to be able to collect more money over the year if you are working and you have the right exemptions and all of that stuff. You want to make sure you're collecting the right amount. However, the child tax credit was increased, I believe, this last year, so you are going to receive a significant amount more. Because I was surprised. I told Erica, I was like, you grossly underpaid in taxes for your paychecks, meaning that you could have collected more over the year. And we ended up getting, instead of paying out something, since I didn't make as much money last year on YouTube, like not even close to as much money as I made the year before, and uh, we ended up getting a return back, which was definitely surprising because I thought for sure I was going to be paying something. But since I didn't make as much money and Erica grossly underpaid in taxes as well as the child tax credit there, I mean, it was surprising to me, honestly. And I for sure thought I was going to be paying maybe a couple $1,000s. But to be able to get back a couple $1,000s, I was like, that's great. It's just a blessing all around. You see my crypto portfolio reach almost $200,000. My dividend portfolio is at 30 plus $1,000, and I'm like, I feel as though things are looking really, really good right now, and I need to make sure that I'm taking a lot of that money and putting it towards places to where I can now fund other investments later. So paying off my or finding a way to get a different I got to pay off this car that's 7% interest rate. I can't do it. The reason why it's 7% is not because of my credit or anything. It's because of the damn interest rates. And when my lease was up, it was at the worst time possible, where um, everything or interest rates were at their highest point that they were. And I mean, I feel like they're there now. But for cars now, everybody's offering a 0% APR. Everyone, it seems like. And I was like, now is the time for Erica to maybe, kind of level up her car while I pay off this car. So then we have a 0% interest rate, and she'd maybe paying a way lower price in for that car. Weekly chart seems extremely bullish to me. I mean, it's always extremely bullish for me. Guys, go and check Velo coin out. It's a good coin. It just needs a bit more hype around it. That's typically what we see there. We need to see the hype that cryptocurrency is all about popularity. If you don't have the popularity and you have a great use case, it still will not be worth anything, right? If you have popularity and no use case, it can be worth anything, and the sky's the limits, right? So it's fantastic. I love the crypto market because of that. It's not about what the bottom line is, right? Thank you for that super chat, Alfredo.
Alfredo donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Yeah, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Jasmine and Panasonic, we will talk about that. I haven't read up on this, so I can't really talk about it. Matt, are you holding TokenFi? I have a little bit of TokenFi, yes. I don't have a lot, but I'm more interested in the concept of TokenFi. Um, uh, yeah, I'm more interested in the concept of TokenFi and being able to create a token so easily and tokenize real world assets, which would be fantastic. But yeah, dude, what's up? I see green. Yeah, I mean we all see green. Do you have cow? I don't. I've seen people talk about that position as well. I haven't dove into that at all or at all. Do you like Turbo? I did talk about Turbo before as a honestly I so I made a mistake with Turbo. I thought that was the sponsored because I had like a sponsored integration within a video, like for them to sponsor a post, and it wasn't them. It was actually somebody else. So I made a video for Turbo, which I like Turbo. I did like what they had to offer, and I don't know why I thought it was that. It wasn't that. um, and it's a great project because I don't remember anything for it, but I know that I like the project as I went into it. And I was like this, and maybe it was just on my mind at that moment, right? When I said okay to that integration, I was just like, all right. For some reason, I was thinking about Turbo, but Turbo's not bad. Um, I picked up another 50K XYO. We were talking about it the other day. Hmm. Uh, I pull out my original investment. Do I have to pay taxes on that? That's a good question. So it depends. how they classify it, most likely not. It's whatever your overall profit will be. So it's based on what your capital gains were. So if you have no capital gains and you pull out your initial investment, then you're not going to be taxed that's on that, as long as that's how they report it, right? If they report it as taking out your gains, which they physically can't do that because you never know what's left in there and if you're going to be profitable in the end. Um, so no, it won't be taxable if you take out your initial investment. Um, However, if you take out anything over that within that year, that will be taxed. Profit to loss calculates gains. Yes. Uh, Last year, 2% of people paid taxes on their crypto. What do you got to wait? Do what you got to do. Um, it all depends, right? Um, Last year, I paid on my crypto, but I didn't have, I didn't have like, well, I guess I had gains, but I had less of gains because things were definitely more in a bearish market last year. So if anything, they were realizing losses during that time period. But there were people, I guess, in the beginning of the year that were still gaining quite a bit then, and maybe lost some throughout. But ultimately, the capital gains for a lot of people were capital, or they were losses. And that's how it was for me. And the way that I expressed it, the way that I put it forward was I had a loss at that time. That was realized, yes, a loss. Um, for this last year, I didn't I didn't realize any losses. I didn't realize any gains really. In 2023, I didn't really do much. Actually, I lied. I did realize losses, so that's probably why my overall um, taxes looked a lot better, and why I got a return because I lost money in the crypto market as I was pulling out some of my investments. I did gain with Ethereum and some other things, but I did have to sell at a loss for some plays because I didn't make as much money during the end of the bear market. It was definitely a tough time there. I wouldn't say financially overall, but for my paychecks, they look nothing like what they were in the past. And I mean, they still don't look like that because what they were when we saw the full like bull market, when we saw that we were talking about crypto and the stock market, things were looking great on YouTube overall. But now you have everybody and their mom talking about crypto, meaning that the market is becoming saturated in a way, and having videos that you're putting out there are only giving you about $8 per thousand views versus 12 or 15 or even 20. So um, it's a learning curve. I get taxed between 23 and 32%, Uncle Sam, robbing the poor to feed the rich men of Richmond, Virginia. Gensler has a particular set of skills. He will find you and he will tax you. Well, he's not taxing anybody, but I get what you're saying there. Um, my reserve right token wiped out all gains. My reserve right token wiped out all gains. What, you lost a lot with that play? I don't know what that is, but Coinbase, like many other crypto exchanges, is designed to extract value from users. They are gatekeepers that control the platform. Uh-oh, we have a problem. Please stand by. Matt, I have to thank you. You brought TokenFi to my attention. Initially, I've made over 40K on it so far. That's fantastic that you made 40K on TokenFi. I am so happy when anybody has any type of success story, not just from, what I talk about here, just any type of success story in general. I love when people find a way to make money because they better their situation. And I want to teach the people that are around me how to trade, but it's for them it's like speaking a foreign language, right? Where you don't know what they're saying at all. And I try and break it down very simply, but then they're like, "Well, how do I get to the point to where you are?" And I'm like, "Well, the point where I am takes multiple years of investing and learning and having a learning curve. Some people can do it right from the start by investing into the right thing, and then they think they're an investing genius, right? And that's not really the case where they are an investing genius or the best person to come to the market since Warren Buffett. Like that's not the way that it is. Shirt is fire. I know I like this shirt a lot. Um, but yeah, I think you have to take your time in learning how to invest the right way. You can't rush into this, and you can maybe rush small amounts into it to understand it a little bit more. But I don't think you can just sit here and be like, all right, I'm throwing 2,000 on this because uh, of why, right? What's the reasoning? Well, now you have to give out this reasoning as to why you're investing into this when the real reasoning is like maybe because it has a significant use case for the future, but you don't know what that use case would be because you don't understand blockchain and you don't understand crypto and the use for what that even does, right? I just feel like you have to dangerous to get lucky early. It is very dangerous. I've seen people that do that, where they make $20,000 off of a play that they invested like $200 into, and then they have the same mindset going into everything, right? They're where they're now investing $1,000 into it. It's a gambling mindset, right? It's not about having an educated guess or an educated decision that you're making. It's a gambling mindset. Up $10,000 or 10,000 on ICP this week. Just learning and would like not lose it. If you're up 10,000 on ICP this week, $10,000, then I would take your initial investment. I know that you have a lot more room for growth, but if you don't want to lose everything, take your initial investment, invest into a different place before the bull market really starts to truly take off. I mean, we're already seeing a major impact of the bull market today and these last couple of days. It's a shame that the U.S. hates crypto um, right now, but I have no problem taxing it. If they tax our gains, they should pay us back for our risk, since we're basically trading to benefit them. I mean, that's true. Um, the crazy thing is that I explained this that they don't hate crypto, right? They just want to they just want money from crypto and they feel like they have no way and no control over capturing all of the taxes there. So they're looking to fight, say, XRP or Ripple, fight Coinbase, fight Binance, and just collect billions because they're not getting these billions in taxes. Krillcoin is exploding. I know. Krillcoin is exploding. I said this yesterday, and somebody had the nerve to comment on my video, right? Give me a second. Um, Give me a second. The real hopefully I don't lose that thought. The um the real wait, where was oh man, what was I saying? What was I saying now? I forgot. Oh, somebody on my video yesterday had the nerve to say that Krillcoin is up by 50%. So I'll talk about it now because I have it to make me look like I'm doing a good job. I've talked about Krillcoin for years. I've said that this is going to be a good play, and it honestly isn't over yet. I believe that Krillcoin will be worth, tens of dollars, maybe even more than that, maybe even get to hundreds of dollars. But the point is, it's available on Coinbase, available on an S tier exchange. You're going to see that volume that comes in there, and we're seeing that volume. And we're going to see more and more traction as you see this as a big mover on Coinbase. People see it as a big mover, they invest more. And then they continue to FOMO into that position, feeling like they did miss out because it's only at a $40 million market cap. So I've talked about it for years, and they love to just think that I'm I'm trying to, I don't know, gaslight everybody. I don't know, right? They're trying to think that I'm I'm trying to lead everybody on as a profitable investor when I'm just talking about the positions that I hold, the positions that I believe in, the fact that I went all in on Krill like 2 years ago and still hold it to this day. And I still believe in it a lot further than where it is now. And I still haven't sold my Krill coin, right? It's not something where I'm like, oh, this is a short term play, get in, get out. No, it's much more than that. So I don't know. I was literally one of the only people on YouTube that were talking about Krill coin, and had it as one of my main investments for a long period of time. And now, if we look at my investments, that's not my main investment there, but it is one of my top investments here. It has shifted. So while Krill coin was at one point my top investment, and then Harvest Finance was my top investment. Now I have Jasmine Coin as my top investment, XRP is that, and then Krill Coin's right behind that, as well as Harvest Finance is right behind that. So um, I don't know. I'm a fan of it. I like what they do. I like how low supply they do have, the traction that it received before, and I can't wait to see it blow up. Hey man, I love your chilled but realistic investment method slash voice. Great to see someone talk with realism in the market, not just overselling 100x pumps. Yeah, I mean that's what I try to do is give people a realistic perspective into everything. I appreciate your kind words, Fred. But yeah, I try to give people a realistic perspective into every position. And you could see here that like I invest real money, but not like a crazy amount to where I already had a crazy amount of money. Like I started with maybe what 30 or sorry, I started with $16,000 that I made from AMC. If I didn't make that, I might not be in the crypto space or as heavy in the crypto space today. Um, so I started with the 16,000, continued to invest more, continued to go years after year after year after year, investing more money in the crypto market. Um, and it's not something where I'm like, I have $100,000. Let me just throw it on Jasmine Coin. No, I had $4,000, and now I'm sitting at 23,000 in Jasmine Coin. I had with XRP is probably an exception. More recently, I've invested into that. I'm only up 1,400, and I did go pretty heavy on that at these levels that we currently stand at, or a little bit lower. Um, for things like Krill Coin, I invested, $4,000 into it, 3,000, $4,000 into Harvest Finance. Um, so, I try and invest, reasonable amounts of money, and hopefully can turn it into a lot more money in the end. That's really the goal, right? So thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that a lot. GME seems to be moving quite a bit, up 51% on the day, up to 17% of a penny, which brings me to about $1,700. So that's good. Should I sell now that the market is bullish and buy back at the dip? I mean, that's up to you. Right? If you want to time the market, then you could go ahead and try and do that. But time in the market beats timing the market 100% of the time. But you have to find places to sell. So if you have your exit strategy plan, go ahead and do that. Um, I'm so wary of all these coins right now. I'm skeptical as fuck. I hear you. I recognize there's money there, but it comes with a risk. Additionally, if XRP pumps while you're off the boat, you're screwed. Very, very true. Matt, I think this was when you were talking about Krill coin. I read that comment. Uh, yeah, Matt, your perpetual motion machine behind you bothers me. It's not even moving. It's not even moving right now. I didn't even know it wasn't moving because this is not the regular version. Um, this is the battery operated version, which is not the best. Give me a second. Somebody sent a super chat. Did it read it already or no? It's a battery operated one. I was right. See, I don't know if I like the battery operated one because then like at this point I could have just gotten the real one, right? And not spent money on batteries. This metal? There's a magnet in there. I think there's a magnet in here. Let me see. It is.
Simon Kenneford donated £4.99 through Super Chat. Do you think the new partnership with Panasonic is big news for Jasmine?
Absolutely.
It's not moved as much as I thought.
Absolutely, I think it's big news. I moved it too much. But absolutely, I think it's big news. I spun that a lot, so it's going to take a while to slow down. But the reason why I think it's big news is because um, it it's not something that should necessarily push it a crazy amount now. One, I'm going to put out a video. Hopefully, it does push it more. But it's for the future, right? It's more of a proof of concept as well as establishing yourself with a larger partner and being able to have that lockup with a Panasonic and have that mention of Panasonic, right? But then also have so many others that are like, well, this is pretty interesting. Let's explore this a little bit more. So, yeah, um, I truly think that it is bigger news for the not only just Jasmine Coin, but you um, well, I guess sorry, I'm kind of focusing on the spinning thing, the thing in the background to see if it's still like working. But yeah, it's big news for Jasmine Coin. It's just not going to immediately affect the chart. Let's just say that. Is there any crypto that can? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Is there any crypto that can make double my money today? Very urgent. Please help. No, I'm not gonna give you any position that can just double your money today. What I will tell you is that if you're looking for that, and this is not financial advice, if you're looking for that, you might want to go to like Dex Tools or Dex Screener and find one of those positions that are trading on Solana, because you might see some major movement with those. However, it does provide a lot of risk. I mean, a lot of risk, that you could lose everything that you do put in there. So if you're willing to take that risk, you take that risk. But I'm not going to tell you, hey, buy this position so that you can make double your money today. I'm not that type of streamer. not that type of a content creator. Update on Lucky's. Um, there's not really a major update on Lucky's. I did talk about Lucky's. I think it was yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday, very briefly. It's currently only up about 1.8%. It is at a $621,000 market cap, and I think they're looking to have more and more exchanges, more and more volume, more and more traction, get the name out there a little bit more. But where they stand, again, it's up 1.8%. We're seeing my value at about $7,000 there. It is a $637,000 market cap with about $900,000 worth of volume, a 140% volume to market cap ratio. It does show the level of support that it does have there, which is fantastic to see. If we look at the last 7 days, it's down by 6%. The last month, it's still up by 28% after seeing that larger increase to being about a 1.5, 1.4, $1.5 million market cap. But if you look at the markets that's available on, it has 2bit, it has Bitconomy Exchange, CoinStore, TokePi, and Indox, which is one of the newest additions, as well as I don't even know how to say this name, but there's a newer exchange that is there as well. So you're trying to get on different exchanges and add to the popularity, add to what could be that. So I would love to be able to make a full video on and breakdown, of that. But they have 7 different pairings for trading for Lucky's Leprechaun, and I think it could be a lot bigger. I think it could be massive as long as they find a way to continue to add these exchanges and also continue to grow in the popularity. With FOMO brings more popularity. It's currently up in the last month, again, 28%. In the last day, it's up about 2%. So, yeah. Are people saying the same thing here? Then I guess I'll get them out of here. I know you can only um, do so much. I appreciate what you're doing though. Uh, XRP to 100? Are you saying $1 million? XRP to $1 million per coin? That'd be crazy. Matt, you did a video on Shiba Inu a few days ago. What are your thoughts on it now? Um, what are my thoughts on Shiba Inu? I haven't looked at it today. I think it's an interesting concept, and I think it's something that could be memeable, um, very memeable. But I haven't looked at it recently. It's it's good. What's good? It's good. It's got another 50%. What's got another 50%? Sorry, are you answering the question for like Shiba Inu or what? Um, go through Jasmine during your live. It would be great to hear about. Well, I would have to go through the articles for it, and I want to be able to take the time to research it, and it'll be the first video that I put up. Um, hey Matt, sorry to be a pest. Do you have any proof of this partnership with Panasonic? Yeah, there's a few articles about it. There's also a couple of posts about it on Twitter, some things there, but it's nothing where you're saying like, here's the detail behind this and here's a transfer of coins or anything like that. Um, but that's what I'm saying is I want to go into that detail and dive into it a lot more so that is this financial advice? No, it's not financial advice. Did you think it was? I don't ever give out any type of advice anyways. I'm talking about the positions that I hold. Scotty to be listed on MEXC tomorrow. Tier 1 exchange expected in the next 5 days. Absolutely fantastic. Scotty AI up 38% today. I think a gem has been located. Followed by CZ best charts. He knows. What? Um, McDonald's OS gonna start selling Krispy Kreme. I heard about. So I just I don't know what OS McDonald's OS means, but I saw that that McDonald's in like the McDonald's in Disney, right? And I think in Orlando, right? Um, they have like an extended menu and it's the largest McDonald's like ever, and they have like a play area and arcade and all this other stuff. I I saw that McDonald's when we were down there, and I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, it's a large McDonald's. Like that's great. But I didn't know it was an experience as well. We should have went there. That would have been cool. I like having different experiences. I know the kids like playing in the one McDonald's like play area that they have over here. Every other McDonald's doesn't have that. I remember when every McDonald's had it, but now all you have is like the one Chick-fil-A that has a play area, and then you have, which I think is an old McDonald's location, so they just reuse the stuff. I don't know, but um, yeah. So yeah, they like experiences. So you got to go to Rock and Roll. Wait, Rock and Roll McDonald's in Chicago. What do they do there? Can you hit a 2 iron well? Usually, yeah. That's why I have it in my bag because I can hit it well. But the crazy thing is I don't use it as much. That's the issue. Is that it depends, right? If I'm playing a full round of golf, right? A lot of times I'm playing holes to where the next club is going to be like a 7 iron or below, right? So I don't necessarily need to use a 2 iron. Now, when it comes to a a par five, there's a lot of times where it's never really a 2 iron, it's always a 3 wood. What it was in the past, before I used to hit my 2 iron 250, now I don't hit my 2 iron 250. I hit it like 210, 220, 220 maybe. When I used to hit at 250, I would literally just use my 2 iron for any par five, and I wouldn't use my 3 wood because I would hit that 270 or 280, and then my driver will go like 300 plus. Now driver does not go that far. I don't know what happened to my distance. It's not great at all. But my 3 wood and my driver go the same distance, and then it seems like my 2 iron also goes the same distance as my 3 wood and my driver. So it's like I don't know what's happening there. But I hit it like 220, and I also hit like my 3 wood 220, and I hit my driver sometimes 220. It's not good. It's not great. Thank you for asking about golf. I was thinking about going to go play golf today because I think it's going to be like 56 today. Being 56 is not bad. It's not great. It's not bad though. uh, let's see. Is there any like big movers that people have right now in the crypto market? Let's look at things that are trending, and then we'll look at also the recently added stuff because that's always great to tell different plays that have some potential. But if we look at some ones that are trending, we have Pepe that's trending. It's up 24% in the last 7 days, 11% for the last day. We're seeing Book of Meme that's trending. It's up 4% today, 18% for the last 7 days, up to 1.4 cents. I'm going to see that go a lot further than that. Venom, I've seen that trend, and I thought that was trending because of Venom the movie, or there was a new Venom movie or a trailer or something, and I was like, oh, Venom. But no, it was this Venom that's up. It's up 13% in the last 7 days and down 7% in the last day. But seeing it at about $1 billion market cap with $82 million worth of volume. Solana's trending. Dow Maker is trending as well. Play D app is also trending. It's down 31% in the last 7 days. Internet Computer, Floki, and some others. Let's go and look at recently added. And the reason why I want to look at recently added is I always try and sort by the volume to see what's seeing the most volume and things that are added. You have small coin that somebody wanted me to talk about yesterday, but you're seeing a fully diluted market cap of $48 million and the volume is sitting at $30 million. So volume to market cap ratio is insane for this. I don't know if that's where, because this price is insanely low compared to, I guess, how much is out there. No, $49 million. You're looking at 38. I guess their price isn't insanely low, but you're looking at a $50 million market cap. You got these children running around upstairs, and it's so loud. Venom got listed on Bybit yesterday and went up. Okay, so that's why we saw that trending. And then now has, kind of retraced in the last day. But this is interesting. Sitting at a 63% volume to market cap ratio is great for. I know that this is in that competition of getting listed on KuCoin, and I don't know if I go back to Twitter. I don't know if, let me see, go to my profile and go to one of these posts. Where's that? To get listed on here. To get listed on KuCoin. Give me a second. Now Grok, I guess, is in third, and Smallcoin is in first, and then you have Pitbull token that's in second. I would have loved to have seen Grok really, really push up and get listed on there. I mean, eventually, I think it will, as some of the top coins that are here, but I don't know if this is like a free listing. Yeah, but that sucks that Pitbull token is coming up here. I don't know what Pitbull token is, but their community must be strong in order to get 38,000 people to vote there, or have various accounts that are just being made to where 38,000. Um, it seems like 38,000 people, and you just have 38,000 email addresses that are signing up and voting, which is more bot related than anything. So I don't know. Is there 105,000 holders of Small? Is there 38,000 holders of Pitbull token? I know that we're closing in on this level of Grok holders, so that we're not using any bots there. I mean, maybe they should, where they're not a real person. Slurf kind of funny. Is it? Just saying it, or you mean like the actual position? Hey Matt, did you buy more Bohm other than the 2K? I mean, I don't. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go ahead and check my portfolio here and how much I am up. I think I only had 2,600 or something, so I bought maybe a little bit more, but I have 207,000 that I'm up. About $400. So yeah, let's say it's about a little over $2,000 worth. But I didn't buy any more after that. No. My average price for that is sitting around 1.2, 1.2 cents. Maybe I should buy more, but I don't really have much Solana that's over on Coinbase Wallet, so I think I'm good with 207,000. Hey Matt, have you heard of Temple Coin that is going to go live in 2 days? They dropped NFT collection already. No, I haven't heard of them. You know what NFT collection I'm still like waiting on? Like I talked about DBZ, the coin that's there. Um, the coin, great, right? I think it will have some traction with the popularity in Dragon Ball Z, but I really want one of those NFTs. I really do want one of those NFTs and like a really, really popular NFT, a Super Saiyan ape. Absolutely. Do you know anything about undue finance? I've seen it. Other than just seeing it make moves consistently, no, I don't know much about it. It it looks fire. Listed on ETH though, so gas hurts. Yeah, that's always a problem. All right, I think we have to call it a day, guys. It's about 2 hours worth of a live stream today. Um, we're seeing a lot of hype, a lot of attention, a lot of things that are moving, but I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know. I know that I have a lot of videos and a lot of things to go over. um, but yeah, I need to go and do some research on what's happening with Jasmine Coin and put out a video on that. Maybe somewhere around 12 o'clock. I'm not 100% sure. uh, Damn, I'm late to the stream. I mean, sometimes I go till 9 o'clock, but sometimes I also go until, I mean, I can go a lot longer, but I don't want to spend too much time, on the stream. So I would check Slurf again. I don't want to check any position. I'm trying to find where it is. I don't want to check any position that's around the same level of where Grok is. So I really don't want to do that and check Slurf or Pitbull token or Small. I don't want to put any type of more information out there with them because I want Grok to be listed on KuCoin. Obviously, as a coin holder holding a million coins, I would love to see that listed on KuCoin there. But it's it's going to be a little bit tough. I don't know if the top three get listed or if it's the only number one will get listed. Um, I don't know, or if they've all like have some sort of payment and they're just going through, um, what will get listed first. So, anyways, guys, damn kids. No, they're amazing. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to, start trading with Margex, feel free to check out my Margex link. The link is in the chat. You guys can you can sign up. You can start trading with $1 if you want to at a 5x leverage, trading 20 cents. Just get into the swing of things, get a handle on things, and you'll understand how easy it is to truly make money on leverage. It's just you're risking money that not money that you don't have, but risking the money that you put in there. Instead of risking a percentage of it, you may be risking all of it by getting fully liquidated. But as long as you have a sound process, you can make a ton of money. I've been able to make a lot, and it seems like every one of my positions that I've gotten into, like I'm currently holding 14 positions, and out of 14 positions, 13 of them are positive right now. And it's barely negative for this last position. So, anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. And also maybe check out my merch links and everything else. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.